Hello, my name is Zana. Welcome to my channel. It's not my regular fitness content, but water is important for us, and I've been using this water filter bottle for the past 45 days. So this is the time to change my first filter. So I thought I'm going to bring you along and tell you my experience with the bottle. So this is the Phox brand. It's quite a new brand, I think. I haven't heard of it, or it's not as known as like Brita or Zero Water. But I was researching water filters for quite a long time. And the reason I chose this one is because you don't have to waste plastic every month that you change your filter. But the filter is basically two-piece, like a carbon felt little lid that you insert and a powder that you put in the cartridge that's already there, so you don't have to change that, you don't have to throw that away every month. By the way, I ordered the jug, and I ordered 12 months of refills, which is 8-piece. So they said that you should change it approximately every 200 liter or 45 days, whichever comes first. And I'm gonna give you my review. So this is, by the way, I purchased the product at full price. In no way it is endorsed by Phox, and I've never got anything from the company in exchange to make this review. It's just my opinion, because maybe you are looking for the same water filter bottle that I was looking around in the market. So to change my filter, I'm gonna do it, and at the same time I'm gonna tell you how it is. So this is the only plastic bit on the bottle, the lid where you put your tap water, the water you want to filter, and this is your cartridge here, which has, wait, I need to remove the lid first. So there's the cartridge that has your powder in there. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out. This is one less cartridge every time to go to the landfill. So you need to take the lid, you're going to remove this carbon, and this is the powder after the use. So we need to dispose of this and dispose of this little filter on the top. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. So this is how it looks like when there's no filter, nothing in there. So when I'm changing it, I'm going to tell you why I bought it. Number one, I was researching for such a long time for water filters, and after a lot of reading and researching, I narrowed it down to 3 different filters. One, reverse osmosis system. So I was opting for the tankless version, which is just a big system that you install underneath your kitchen sink, and it has a faucet, I hope you say it right, and then it's going to filter your water. But we are about to renovate the kitchen next year, so I thought that this is not the right time to do that, and there's not enough space at the moment. So my 2 options for like countertop water filter was Zero Water or Phox, because one thing was really important to me is to have a glass reservoir. I didn't want to keep it in plastic. And by the way, we were using plastic bottles, so we were buying bottled water every week at the supermarket, and we are a family of 3. We were consuming about 4 liters, so 2 bottles every single day. Now there is at least 14 plastic bottles a week, and I know it's not right, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to waste so much plastic, and I didn't want to consume the microplastic that's in there. And a lot of my research said that basically bottled water, most of it is filtered tap water, or so yeah, I just wanted to reduce my plastic waste and have filtered water that I can drink my tap water from safely. Now I live in London, where the tap water tastes like a swimming pool. It's, I don't know, there's too much chemical in it. And also I wanted to reduce the chemical as well as improve the taste of my water. Now this is my first water jug that I ordered. My friends have Brita, and I tasted it. and it tastes alright. But I didn't like the plastic of Brita. I didn't like the waste, the plastic waste that you have to throw away the filter, the cartridge every time that you buy a new filter. By the way, I think Phox does a refillable cartridge for Brita jug. So if you have a Brita jug, you can order one that fits your Brita jug, and then you can start refilling it with your little powder, which I think is great. So yeah, the reason why I chose this because it has a glass, it has less plastic waste, and here is me 45 days later. We've been using it. My husband was very concerned that it's just gonna taste the same as tap water, and he wasn't on board with me first, but once I ordered it, and he's like, it's okay. And a few days later, he's like, okay, we don't need to buy water bottles anymore. So we've been basically using it. So we either have a glass filled up, and what I do as well to have cold water all the time, I keep this on the countertop, and I have a big glass jar that fits inside my fridge. So I fill that up with filtered water, keep it in the fridge, and then have this filtered as well. Now, to change the filter, you have a set of instructions on here how to do it. So I removed everything, have to insert my cardboard bit under the blue thing, so make sure you don't throw this away. Okay. Right, that's in there. The lid is in there now. Wonderful. And the reason I ordered a clean filter, so they have two filters. They have alkaline or clean. Alkaline has salt and different minerals added to it, because most filters remove the good minerals as well as the bad, nasty things that's added to the water. So I ordered a clean to reduce the lime scale when using your kettle or something. And because I have a baby, I didn't want to give her water with too much salt, so I just ordered a clean. I sometimes add a bit of pink salt to my water, and yeah, we just use the clean filter. So I'm gonna pour this, all of it, inside this one. And this is your filter filled up. So now you're gonna combine these. Yeah. So that is done. That's your filter. Soak the cartridge in fresh cold water for 6 minutes. So you need to put this in here. Have some cold water. And you have to soak it for 6 minutes. I think the filter lasts a little bit longer than most of the other brands on the market. So that's my other reason of buying it, and I think it's quite a cute one. I wish this wasn't plastic, but you know, you can't get everything in one go. So yeah, it's quite good. This is glass. There's a silicone bit on there to go on your counter, a silicone bit here. So you want to wash all these up on firstly getting your jug. Then this is your filter, where you're gonna screw that on after soaking it. And so you put the lid on. This is where you put your tap water to filter, and in another hole that comes your filter water out. One thing that I noticed, that if there's a water to be filtered and you're pouring some from it, then this gets dripped a little bit, dripping on here, which is okay. So it filters quite fast. I would say it could fill up the jug maybe in about 2 minutes. And now, before that, I used bottled water for drinking, but for cooking and to boil the kettle, I used tap water. And now I use this water, filtered water, for cooking, for the kettle, which doesn't have lime scale anymore, so it's good. And for drinking as well. So we drink quite a lot of water in this household, and yeah, it lasted us very long. So I'm gonna soak this. Once the soaking is done, you have to filter, once the soaking is done, you have to put this cartridge, screw it back on, put it on, and allow 2 full jug of filter to come through, and then after it is ready to use. So that's about it. Thank you for joining me. If you are thinking of investing in a Phox filter, then there's a discount code in the description box that's going to give you 25% off. This is not a special code for me, everyone gets it after you sign up. So if you want to use it, I may get a bit of discount on my next purchase from it. If you don't want to use it, feel free to not to, but it gives you 25% off, so I think it's a good deal. I think the whole system with a 12-month filter costs you about £65, but with a 25% discount, I think you can get it about 50 something. So I think it's a good deal for a year of water, because if you think, so within a year you spend well over £100 on plastic bottle and you create a ton of waste. So I think it's a good option for now. And as I said, maybe I invest in a reverse osmosis system, and yeah, but right now I'm quite happy with this. The water tastes good, it filters out most of the nesties, which is good. One thing it doesn't filter out is the fluoride, but what I read is the London tap water. Tap water in the UK generally is not too, it doesn't have too much added fluoride, so that's a good thing. But zero water filters that out as well. But yeah, I heard that once the filter goes off there, it goes a bit fishy. But as I said, I have not tried zero water yet, so I can't give you my honest opinion on that. But this was my review of Phox water filter. Thank you for watching. I see you next time with fitness content. And yeah, there's no fitness content as well, because water is life. Your body is made up of water, so you need to make sure you get hydrated, you stay hydrated, and you drink as much clear water as you can, instead of getting your hydration from energy drinks, coffees, and teas and soft drinks. So drink water, stay hydrated, stay well, my friends. See you later. Bye.